Hello and welcome to a reset video. December is ending, the new year is coming here. It's time for some changes, it's time for some new beginnings, and not just for me, but also for this room, for the home, and for my plants. There is this really messy shelf behind me. I'm ashamed of it. It's there in all of my videos, but I've just been so negligent about it, even showing in my videos on the back. So this whole messy thing with that DIY shelf which I did. There is a video of me assembling that some time back, maybe almost a year back, maybe 10 months back, but it's messy now. There are less plants in it and more random stuff just stored in it. It's just become like a bad, ugly, messy looking shelf. So I want to do a reset on it, and I have committed to it. I am going to do this today. I've been putting it off for so long because it's a big task. It is, believe me, it is going to be a huge task, but I want to do it for my plants because they deserve better. It's New Year's. I think they deserve a reset. More than that, there are other reasons also. Yes, there's a whole aesthetic thing, but they do not really get natural light at all. Like, they are that far away from this window here, and there's only one grow light on it. Though I have some extra grow lights, I have a lot of things that I can do for plants in it. My only hesitation is that the humidity levels of this open shelf is very poor. It's like 40%, which I don't like, and that's why I've been maybe putting it off, because I know if I put my plants on it, they'll not do so well. But having said that, I think I should look into this and do this properly. So let's get into it. Okay, so that's the shelf that I'm talking about, and this bit is fine. The top bit is fine because I've got these beautiful prayer flags from Ladakh. When I went there this time, they are very unique. You don't get them regularly, so I really love the look they bring, the colors. And I love this beautiful Buddha painting that I got from there, which is Amit Ayu's, the Buddha for longevity. So that's nice, but I don't like the way the cactuses are. I don't like the way this light is installed on my IKEA bookshelf, which is barely giving light to any of the plants. But the messy part starts now, which is this. It's just like so bad. I've just placed this carton I got with some leca and perlite and charcoal stored in it. There is a wind chime hanging, getting dusty. There's a soil box with no soil in it. There is this lot of empty containers there and there. Lot of stakes, lot of pots, moss just kept here. It's a mess. It's a hot mess. It's really bad. And of course, just right next to it is my dining table. All messy. Everything is messy. I hate this part right now and I just ignore it. Whereas this side, I try my best to keep it clean, of course, because of the greenhouse cabinet. Bookshelf is decent too. The top is a mess. It's a huge mess there. I need to fix this. So that's the place that we are starting with. And just here in this other small room is where I want to place the shelf. So I'm thinking this spot here will work really well for that entire shelf to come. Right now, even this little box is getting used for keeping these 4 new plants, but it's kind of damaging it with the soil stains and water stains and marks and all that. These lights have just been here since Diwali, so that's bad. There's a little thing here, like a glass shelf on which I had kept my marble pothos, which has now gone there. So I need to utilize the space better. And then I have some plants which I just kept here on this little windowsill in the sitting area. But like I said, the humidity is pathetic. It's 40%, but we'll see what is to be done. But I think at least they get this much of natural light, even on this little wall. And I used to have plants here earlier. If I can find a pic, I'll put it. I had a really nice setup over here, but it's been a long time. The other part of this room is very messy, so I'm not going to show that. There's a lamp, wiring, don't like any of it. This grow light can be used with that shelf. There's one sticky thing here on which I've hung some plants and put my water propagation, test tube propagation center. So that's what we are going to be working with. This is the spot that we will try and modify today. Just gonna start from moving away my plants one by one. That's my beautiful Syntaxis Tribune Moonlight, by the way. Just gonna start placing my plants here so that I avoid running back and forth. Okay, so I've emptied the whole shelf out and it's super messy. Lot of soil, lot of dust. A lot of plants have fallen from this shelf, so there's a lot of soil in all the sections, and the plants are here right now. So I'm gonna just get into a quick cleaning mode and then we'll move to the other room. Okay, so I'm pretty much done with the bigger messy part, which was to clean this. I have thoroughly cleaned it with all the dust and everything because this was never dusted because there were so many plants and no one was allowed to touch it. But now I have cleaned it up. The big messy part is over. So I'm gonna take this now to the other room. Okay, so I'm in the other room now. I need to clean up all this mess here and make space to bring my shelf. So let me quickly do that. Just remove these plants. So that's how this room is looking now. I love it. I simply love the look of this shelf in this room. It's a small room, so there's not enough depth for me to show you, but it looks great. I'm happy with the outcome. This is one part of the video done. I have to still do my reading nook thing outside. Still some mess to be picked up, so let's do that bit as well. I have all the extra stuff put in here on the floor, which I need to figure out where I'll put. So I do have all this extra stuff which was in that shelf, which I need to figure out where I'll be putting. And then this empty space now, which I have one idea which I'm going to try now. As much I would like for this to be like a reading nook corner thing, this table is coming in the way. I need to figure out a place for the lamp. So I'm now thinking if I should try and do something else with this space. Need a moment to think and come back. Also, it's snack time, so I'm going to have my evening snack, which is some muesli and bananas. So I'm gonna think and figure out what I'm gonna do with this space next. So as much as I would have loved to have this yellow chair there, it didn't work out because of this table here. But I have put my sea boo here in that little golden thing I have. So that's looking fine, it's looking good. And this room now looks pretty big. So I have this chair here now. And yep, I need a lot of stuff to be cleaned. I still need to figure a few things out, but this room is fine. I've put on the lights as well. The red lights from the earlier time have now been put as well, and I love it. It looks all good, all nice, very planty. Like now you can say there are plants. Earlier it wasn't clear that this is for plants really, but now a lot of plants have got this space. I've put my Thycon here, my Pap versus Raven's Heart is here, Bambino is here, Black Velvet is here, these trailing plants are here, and yeah, looks good. A lot of small touches here and there, so I'm pretty happy. Okay, so here we are at the end of this video. It took me about 2 hours to do everything, but I would have liked to do a few things differently. Like I couldn't really get that space for this chair there and make a little book nook, like a reading corner, reading nook. That couldn't happen, and that table there is still something I couldn't really do. Something I have to keep it there, and I don't really like the look of it in the frame, but that's how it is. I'll figure something out. It's a good thing I keep changing and moving things. It really changes and shifts the energy of the room. I do it every chance I get in a few months. So I'm going to see, I'm going to try and think more, and if I can make this even better. But I'm so happy I committed to this and I did it. It's been on my list for the longest time. Maybe 6 months now. That thing was there behind, really messy, and it wasn't just visible, but I knew it's there. So I'm happy I did that. And it was a good reset moment for me as well, to disconnect from the last 2 hours from everything else going on. My phones are on silent and I'm just away from everything, so that was good. Though I have totally messed up my hands and broken all my nails, but that's fine. But I hope you watched this video till the end, and if you did, thank you so much. It means a lot that you watched this video. Do like it, do subscribe, do hit the notification bell. Every time you see a video from there, it really makes me feel that your intentions are with me, that you want to watch the videos that I'm making. So thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.